Hello stream, today I have a new video, an overlay video that we will be doing for OBS, but you can also use it in Streamlab OBS. Now it's going to be a little bit extensive, but you learn how to do your overlay today. Yes, today. So like I was saying, you're going to learn today how to do your overlays for streaming. Hop in.
Not only have the overlay, but also having the intro as well as the outro. A few basic things we want to use. So first of all, I am going to open up a new window. And first things first, I'm going to look for abstract loop. And it could be anything, right? Most likely we want it to be a video. For example, check out this quick video here. 9 seconds, pretty good. It's not that heavy. It's okay. Doesn't matter. As long as you're gonna loop it anyway. So, and you'll be bulletproofing for the future. So pretty much you can download it wherever they say. Just make sure that there's no copyright issues there. Download the file. Okay, so the video is ready. Right? Just double checking. So this will be our background video for our intro as well as our outro. Obviously we're gonna also have the lobby and then obviously the overlay. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to open up our OBS. We're going to start here from scratch. As you can see, we have nothing here. Now for our intro, first thing we're going to do, we're going to have the first scene. We are going to add media source. You can call it whatever. In this case, I'm going to put it background video. Okay, and I'm going to search for that video that we just downloaded. So look for it. Okay, I'm going to set it up as a loop just because I want it to go over and over again. So I am going to click on OK. And here is our video. See, it's gigantic. As a matter of fact, I press Ctrl F so I can shrink it down to this size. So if I open up a new scene, video doesn't start over, it just stays there. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, so I will change the name of this just because I want it to make sense. So header, and I'm going to add another text. So this is the very first step, and here we go. Now we want to make it look better, so I'm going to go back here and select font, and I'm going to look for the biggest size. As a matter of fact, 72 is the biggest size I can find right now, and I can use any letter, any type, any font. Usually I like using Big Doodle, which is actually an Overwatch type of font. It can be any color, just that. So I'm gonna Control D. There it goes in the middle. And I like to press Alt. Let's see. Reset. Yeah, that's big enough. And then here. You can do the same thing. Edit it. Put font. The biggest font possible. Obviously, if you want to add any other additional color, if you don't have the background opacity, if not, just let it be. Now this, we're gonna move it and closer. Now there's additional actions that you can take, like adding filters. Since the background is pretty bright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a color. And there you have it. Now, if you want to get a little bit more fancy, then we can add additional items like social media. For that, I usually recommend using either GIMP or Photoshop or any other program. Now, I am going to create the social media icons. I do not know which ones the ones that you have, but I'll give you the basic ones. So I'm going to put in here YouTube, just like the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
the skies, the sea.
and well, Twitch is self-explanatory since we're already in Twitch, but anyways, I will also add that one.
All along that you would be the one. I knew that you would wake me.
So in Photoshop, I am adding something like this, really simple. If you're wondering which icon I'm using or where I'm getting those texts, I go to icon mode, and I actually have a tool. I'll show you afterwards how you can add that, but for now, you know what, I feel these are quite big. You know what, the bigger the better, and then they will be readjusted when you put it in the screen. So something else that I like doing is getting the right colors. Alright, so as you can see here, we have all different colors, and I'll go for the hex colors, and I'm going to come over here to Facebook and come over here, change the color, okay. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and I know what you're thinking, there is no Twitch, so we have to look for that one. I think this was the one that has actually all the ones that I looked for. Nope, same thing. No problem. Here it is. And you can look it up here in the Twitch site. See, this is the Twitch color. Okay, so after that is done, what you want to do is save as PNG because you want to keep the transparency. You can call it social icons, and I'm going to come back over to our OBS, and I'm going to add an image, social icons. I'm going to look for it as well. After this, I'd like to just use the amount I need. Now, if you feel that these is too much, what I could recommend I'll come over here. I'm gonna add some blending options. I'm gonna add in a outer glow. And since I can't see, Interesting. So this should be normal. And now there we go.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll
Okay, so let's give it a try again. Let's call that.
through
So
the
let's see.
wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Probably what else we need to add here is a drop shadow.
Around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll
And last but not least, YouTube. You can either do this in social media,
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the
and we're gonna change this also to
turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Facebook, and we will do the same thing. Now, believe me, this will work it. Doing it the first time.
Heaven sent an angel. Heaven sent an angel. Every night, every day, I put my hands together and pray that it won't be long till you come along. I've been waiting.
You could have done all this in Photoshop as well. Just showing you that the options you can do from OBS. And there you have it.
Heaven sent an angel. Heaven sent an angel. Never
And there is your intro. For our outro, it's the same thing. I'm just gonna come over here and I'm gonna duplicate this scene. I'm gonna call it outro. And it's pretty simple. The header. We are going to create another one. Header 2. Same gist. Hide the header and keep the header too. And there we go. Stream will start shortly. The stream is ending soon. Probably smaller. So there you go. You have your intro and you have your outro.
The skies, the sea, the forest, the wind. Everything is back to how it was. I knew all along that you would be the one. I knew that you would wake me.
So from here you are done on this part. The next thing we need to do is actually generate or create our lobby, which is going to be straightforward. It looks like we are coming out from probably need this part. Much better. And there you have it. This is our quick lobby where you have the chat, the time stream, and if you need to know how to add this here, just let me know and we can have a little bit more there. But we also what we want to do is use Streamlabs. You can have an event list.
Ever since you came my way, nothing has been the same. And I don't know what you've been through, but I'm still here for you. Sat and watched you walk.
And then here at on the bottom you can have a banner for your social media again. And a good way to do this is you can actually input whatever you already had created somewhere else. So I can come over here and text, add existing. Let's say you just want to have your YouTube. Put it in here. And let's put in everything. And here, add existing social icon. I can bring them down here. I can resize them. Let's say I want to drop off Twitch. Twitter. And
I will wait for
Instagram.
until the dawn of silence. I will stand by you. Remember who we were. I will wait for
There you have it. And
until the dawn
I can
of
test
silence. I
follow
will
there.
stand by you. Remember
And this would be this is an example of what my camera will be. If you want to have your jar, you can also add that by by adding another browser. And well, as you know, it sucks.
I will wait
I'm just testing this.
until the dawn of silence. I will stand by
Or you can just drop the jar.
remember who we were.
Now these I'm adding them from Streamlabs, as you can see here. So then now we have our intro, we have our lobby, and we have our outro. So now the only one that we're missing right now is our game overlay. And that would all depend if you want to have it with a camera or without a camera. I'm gonna just do it as if we always had a camera on, but you can always turn it off if you wish. So lobby, yes. Okay, now the tricky part here is that when you switch over between scenes, you want to make sure your camera is the same one. So what you want to do is actually have the same source all the time. So what I usually recommend is if I'm going to have here my camera, and I'm going to ensure that I have an existing, since I don't have it, I'm going to do it as a media source for now, but that should be a camera. As you can see, it doesn't change from what is playing over here. And that's why you all want to do an existing source, so that way it doesn't have to restart it. It will always run the same way that it's running at the moment. So then with that, I am going to another, and I like to do this, I either fill this up depending on what I'm using, and now I'm going to go into my game, and I am going to import a scene. That way, regardless of where I go, he's always pulling this here. And probably what I'm gonna do is my test cam. I'm gonna change it to a scene, which is gonna be my camera scene. Now this one here can be that, or you can always resize it to whatever works for you. I think this is what we had it before. Now there's a trick here that I will always recommend, is to log down whenever you're done plug these down so that way you don't select them and move them from what they have been set on to. So here the same thing in the outro. That way you don't screw up your design. Here too, if everything is already done and working, that way nothing else is messed up. And then here we obviously have our game, which has our video, and this is our full camera. So the reason why I did this is because that way there is no jump in between. See, like here you have a fade, but then when we come over here, we still have a fade, but that fade doesn't even feel because we have the same video. So this can be whatever size you want it to be. And then here, you want to add a game. Now, what I usually do for that is that I will most likely use this for a solution. I will open up a game. So I'm going to come over here to options, make sure that I have full screen. Apply. Now I'm going to take a screenshot. And I'm out. I wish I could play, but not right now. We're going to do this video. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, I play my game in 1080p instead of 2K. There we go. We're back in Photoshop or whatever program you're using. Everything. Okay, so there we go. Only 5 2 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna replicate the same one. Just that this time we are gonna remove the fill, an additional stroke.
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Now this is just a little bit more of design on this end. What I'm doing is I'm just creating something slightly different.
Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights.
And then I'm just adding special shapes. In this case, what I'm doing here, I'm just hiding these layers here.
From beneath the sand, things can take me across, seem so
There we go.
far across the street.
Now almost done. Now we need to add our icons and our tags for followers, subscribers, and so on. So just to make it simple for us, we're gonna create it. And now we're going to add a new layer and
she's so far away.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, can't make
now I'm just going to go ahead and group them up just because I want to ensure that I do not move them.
dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Now that leaves.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, can't make
And I'm looking for, yeah, kind of like this one. Can't go wrong with this one. There you go. So now that we have that ready, look like this. Save it as a PNG file. Now I want to do something very interesting here. Is that you see these lines here and the lines on the bottom. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna first save this one here. And then I'm gonna add this here. So this is sunny good. So reason I'm doing this is just because of effects. So I'm gonna add my image overlay one. Some blue, and now insert overlay two. You can see both of them are there, and just add the camera, turn it back on, resize it to where I need it to be. There we go. Very straightforward, very simple. And then last but not least, if I turn my game back on, you want to make sure to lock these down so you don't lose them. Okay, the game is back on already, so I'm gonna come over here and just add here a game capture. Something just broke.
Okay, so pretty much that's all that we needed to do. What we did today is we created an intro, we created an outro, we also created a lobby room, and we had an overlay with our camera, also adding you know, a little bit of extra things like followers, subscribers, and so on, which is a pretty nice add into your overlays. So again, remember to keep on watching our videos, follow and subscribe. Now, if you like the video, just go ahead and click on thumbs up, and remember to also click on notifications so you can be notified when I create a new video and I have published it. Hope you like this video. See you in the next one.